Hey friends, brought you outside with me today. It's Amy. I wanted to share something today that's been on my heart. The difference between wanting growth and actually living it out. Most of us have big dreams for our families, our finances, our homeschool, our personal life. But the truth is there's usually a gap between what we say we want and what we're doing consistently to actually get there. And here's the thing, closing the gap, it doesn't take perfection. It takes honesty. It takes small steps. Protecting your mindset. And I wanted to talk about how. That's what I wanted to just come and just share with you today. So the first step is to be honest with yourself. It's brutal honesty. No sugarcoating, no pretending. I mean, if you say you're consistent, we need to check ourselves. Are you really? Am I really? If you believe you're giving your all, does your calendar prove it? I mean, it's not about guilt. It's about freedom. When you get honest, you stop carrying the weight of all your excuses, and you can finally see where you are. So you know how to take that next step forward. So that's the thing. I've had to learn that myself, being honest with myself. What am I really getting done, and am I really doing it? Yeah, the next thing, second, consistency. Consistency will always beat intensity. I mean, we love big pushes. That's me. The all-nighter, the sprint, the burst of motivation, like saving it till the last minute. But you know what? What really moves the needle? I've struggled with that my whole life, and I've learned in the last couple of years, I've gotten more honed in on this. What really moves the needle for me isn't that saving it till the last minute and then doing a big burst. It's the little daily actions that nobody sees. I mean, think of it like when we're homeschooling our kids, and we read one chapter a day or we do one page a day. And doing that like every day, it shapes them more deeply than just one giant cram session in a month, and then doing nothing the rest of the month. The same is true if we're doing something with a business or for our health or for our spiritual life. Like small, steady steps, they create momentum that actually sticks. The other thing that I really want to just touch on, actually it's the most important one maybe to me, is to guard your mindset. It's not optional. Your mindset is not optional. The thoughts that you entertain are they're going to shape your future. I've really just dug deep on that one with myself, and I've learned so many things. I'm going to say that again. The thoughts that you entertain will shape your future. If you're constantly telling yourself, I'm behind, I can't do this, I'm behind, guess what? You're not going to catch up. You'll act like it. You won't get caught up. But if you feed your mind with possibilities, I can learn, I can grow, and I'm allowed to try again. Guess what? I'm here to tell you straight personally, you'll show up differently. You need to protect your mindset the way you'd protect your kids from harm. For so long, I didn't do that. And I did this. I let negativity camp out in my head. Don't do that. Don't let negativity set up a campsite in your head. Choose what you listen to. Choose who you listen to. Choose who you let speak into your life. That's so vital. It's so important. And I don't want you to let go of that. I finally want to come to this. That mindset piece is it's really, really one that I just want you to grasp onto. It took me so many years to grasp that, and I didn't even really realize I had a mindset issue until I started examining what I really was setting my mind on. And what was in my mind, what were the messages that I heard on repeat, like what was on my internal tape. So if you're even taking notes, or maybe you're just listening, I want you to pause, back it up, listen to that part again. It's not very long, it's a couple minutes. Before I leave you with this because it's not a very long video. It's Saturday. Yeah. I want you to remember that every action that you take should line up with your vision. And I am guilty of that not happening. Like, does every action I take line up with the vision I have for what I want to happen in the future? No. And I've had to retrain myself to do that. So here's a question to ask yourself throughout the day. Does this move me closer to the life I want or further away? And you know what? That's easy. That's a great question. You're like, yeah, that's a great question. But when you start applying it to how you spend your day, oh my gosh, you're like, okay, scrolling for an hour. Does that align with my vision for the future? No. Avoiding a conversation with someone, does that align? Taking 5 minutes to journal or to plan, does it line up? Does it align with my vision for the future? When your actions line up with your vision, that means even the small things matter. Now, I know that's not easy. We struggle at some point with a fear of failure. We compare ourselves to others. And, we feel overwhelmed. I get that. I still do that. Bugs, sorry. Those things are very real. But let me tell you this. Discomfort's part of growth. You're not behind. We can't camp in the comfort zone and expect to grow. You're growing. You're not behind. You aren't disqualified. I'm on my own journey and you're on your own journey, one step at a time. And when we break those big goals into small wins, I want you to celebrate those small wins. They're worth celebrating. They're a win. So do that. When you get a win, I don't care how big it is or how small it is. Maybe the win is that, you got up on time, you had breakfast, and you put your clothes on. For me, sometimes that's huge, okay? In the past, it's been huge. That's not tiny, but to other people, it might be. Celebrate the wins and then keep going. So here's your challenge for this coming week. I want you to pick one area where you're going to get honest with yourself. I want you to create one tiny daily habit that moves you closer to your vision for your future. And then I want you to protect your mindset fiercely and notice how everything shifts. If this encourages you, like anything I'm saying, I want you to hit the like, I want you to subscribe, drop a comment, sharing one habit that you're going to choose this week. Because I would love to cheer you on. I want you to remember that honesty, consistency, mindset, and alignment, those are the building blocks. You don't have to do it all perfectly. Just start today, okay? Now, I'm going to see you. I'm going to drop that in there. I'll see you next week.